Hello everybody and welcome back to Heavy Cargo. So I've just decided to do a complete restart on this game on the economy mode because it had been quite a while since I last played it and I've completely kind of forgotten how to work out the employee side of things. So we're going to start right from the very beginning, which is, it is what it is. So we are literally right at the very beginning, and we're going to work our way right through this. And I do have the new DLC as well. So yeah, let's see how we get on, shall we?
This job is a perfect introduction to the business. The route has hardly any nasty surprises in store. The train length is manageable, as is the wait. Have fun on this relaxed tour from Velslow's industrialized east to picturesque Letusen.
Right, so we have got an empty shell, the hull of a boat. So let's go and get this delivered. So I'll turn that music volume down. Now the music is not copyright, so we are okay in that aspect. Right, let's hit the road. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing really well. Someone did mention in one of my videos, in a comment in one of the videos, that you can actually remove the driver's hands. So it's just a steering wheel, but I cannot figure that out at all. There is an option somewhere that allows us to do it, but I just could not figure it out. I know there is one that takes the steering wheel away. Get into this lane here on the left. Yeah, there is the option to remove the steering wheel completely, unless that has now been changed. Just take a look at the options here. Now, I can't remember exactly where it was, but there was an option somewhere in here. There is an option that you can actually take away the steering wheel, but I just cannot remember for the life of me where it is. It seems to have disappeared. But there is an option there somewhere. But if someone can please direct me to where to find that, I would appreciate it. It might actually be from the start menu, actually. Maybe it is in the start menu. We could have a look after doing this delivery. So I wasn't actually 100% sure if I wanted to restart this whole economy mode, but I thought, you know what, it's been a while. I've now got the DLC. What better way to do it than to do a complete restart, start from scratch, and get back into the whole aspect of running my own company. almost took out that lamppost there. But we're all good. So they say it's probably going to be 15 minutes, 20-minute drive. So we'll see how we get on. See if we can get a nice 3-star on our first mission. Hopefully we do. And I was tempted to go back to on the road, but I'm not. I'm always in two minds with that one. I've also tried to get the steering. I've kind of tinkered with the calibration for the steering, so but I did notice when I first started this there was an option of arcade or realistic steering, and I accidentally chose arcade. So I went off and restarted a new game, and now it's not didn't give me the option. So I don't know what's actually happened there. Oh, oversteer. Oh dear, oversteer. But I did do one of the missions on the new DLC, and I am impressed. They have done a great job with that expansion so far. It does look really nice, the scenery and all the work that's gone into it. Looks really, really fabulous. So now all that I do ask of them is please work on the AI. They're not the worst, far from it. I'm happy with how the game plays so far with the AI, but there are still a few bits there that could do with a little bit of tweaking. You know, certainly, for instance, sitting behind vehicles and they start shuddering and jumping about all over the place. That could hopefully be fixed. Ooh, that was very close there to that railing. Yeah, I mean, I've not really had any major issues with AI like coming out in front of me or, ramming into me or anything, so that's always a bonus. It's one of the biggest differences between this game and on the road is the density of traffic. Whereas on the sort of motorway here, we've got, a good bit of traffic, but it'd be nice to see a lot more traffic, especially on the opposite side. Whereas on the road, you had very, very little traffic unless you were coming out of a junction. Now, if you were coming out of a junction on the road, you would know how absurd it is the amount of traffic that drives past not letting you out. You never get a gap. You literally have to inch your way out and hope that they do stop. And when they do stop, they just don't stop far enough away for you to turn. Especially if you've got the the articulated trailer on. So yeah, it can be a bit of a gripe. But all in all, it definitely is a fun game to play. So if you were ever wanting to pick it up to play, I would certainly recommend it. It's well worth playing. We are going to go straight on here, so get into the other lane. Trying to hit that barrier. Yeah, I find as well that if you're going at a speed, it's quite difficult to. It can be quite difficult. It's not always difficult, but it can be quite difficult to control the truck. Just got to learn that I can go a bit further to the left when going around some corners. There's 5.8 kilometers to go. Oh, speeding. I'm not sure if I'm right in saying, but you don't actually get penalised for going over the speed limit until it actually tells you that you're going over the speed limit. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. But yeah, the scenery is really, really nice. All the mountains in the background there. It certainly is nice. It's nice to have a game, you know, where you can actually drive through and there's different things that catch your eye. Nothing like a driving game where you're driving through literally a blank canvas. And there's not really much to grab your attention, so to speak. Oh, don't you dare. Ooh, that was close. It's one thing I've always wanted to do is stop and fill up my truck. You know, it'd be absolutely brilliant if you could just keep the truck you're in and just drive around in this truck and then go and pick up new cargoes and stuff. That would have been amazing. That would have been really, really amazing. It's just such a shame that it's, you know, you go to a point and then you take on a job and you've got the trailer if you have the trailer for that job, but it's still, it'd be so much nicer to be able to just drive your truck to the next destination. Whoa, and go and grab the next cargo. You know, it could be you pick a job and then you've got to get your trailer and then you could fast travel to your, you know, your headquarters, and then you can go and pick up the trailer from the headquarters and drive it out to the destination, pick up the cargo, and away you go. I mean, it doesn't make doing it the way they've done it doesn't make it less enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. It's not less enjoyable by any stretch of, or by any means, should I say. it's still very enjoyable to play. I mean, I've not really played this. I do have a steering wheel. I've not really played it much with the steering wheel because I don't have a stand for the steering wheel. So I don't know how it plays now. If did it have an update for it at one stage? I can't remember. Always tried to calibrate the braking side of things as well. Maybe try and get the truck to slow down gradually, which I kind of did do. But once you get to 5 kilometers an hour and you press the brake, it doesn't stop. So if you let go in the hope it's going to slow down a bit more, by the time if you let it go at 5 kilometers an hour, that it's not stopping. You can press and hold the brake as much as you want. It's not going to stop, which is a wee bit of a pain. But again, it's all trial and error. Right. Take a wee sip of coffee while we're waiting at the lights here. And off we go again. So we're down to 1.1 kilometers. It's not too far to go now. Just got to make sure we observe the speed limits. Oh, okay. I thought I was speeding there, but it wasn't a fast travel point. All right, just get through here and we should be pretty close to our destination. Another thing I have noticed that I'm sure a few of you that have played this game have noticed as well, in certain areas, the traffic lights don't stay green for very long. They literally let one car through and then they change back to red. Now, I thought, I mean, you can see cars coming from all different directions, but you can let a few cars through. But sometimes it just doesn't want to let a lot of cars through and they just change back to red pretty much instant. I thought all those cars were parked at a traffic light there was coming round the corner. I was like, oh no. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I made it. Woo, that was close. Oh, red light. Ooh, I nearly took out that car there with the trailer. That was very close. Almost scraped the paintwork off. Right, we are literally on top of our destination now. Just round the corner here, or left at the junction here, and then we should be home free. Right, I think we go in here. If I remember rightly. Yep, there it is. Try not to take that lamppost out. Perfect. Right, let's see how we did. 17 minutes. Oh, look at that. Oh, absolutely no mistakes at all. Perfect for the first job of the day. Right. Okay, so we got a new thing in the garage, bull bar. We've got a low loader. And that'll be the next one that will be available. Awesome. Right, let's go try not to miss these question marks because they are what unlocks the different missions as well. So we've got to make sure that we try and catch them as we're going, or I'll probably do them off camera anyway, just to open up some more opportunities for us. Okay, let's have a look here while we're stopped. See if reset camera. No. Graphics. No. Right, let's go into save game. Right, that's been saved. Let's go back to the main menu and see if it has anything in here. No, it doesn't seem to have anything in there. We'll load back up into the game and then we'll finish off the video from there. But no, apparently there's a way. I did see a way before to remove the steering wheel itself, but I just cannot remember for the life of me. Oh wait, I don't want to go there. No, cancel that. I want to go back here, back to headquarters. I can't remember for the life of me where I saw it. It's so strange. Now, we could buy the kebab shop to give us some extra income. Hopefully give us some extra income. I don't remember how you do it, though. I think you have to have over a certain amount of money. Or there was somewhere that you had to be to buy it. It's like an option would pop up. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I'll figure it out. So, with that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the first journey on heavy cargo with me. And I hope you will all be looking forward to the next one. But until then, bye for now.